Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chase the Patriot here. I'm going to be giving you some footage of how beautiful California can be. So I'm going to be putting together this episode here to show the beauty and the beast, I guess. Because we're going to see the ugly side of California as well. So just kind of a beautiful day out here in California. I'm at Three Rivers and everything is beautiful with flowers. So I'm going to give you some clips along the way. So stick with me, Chase the Patriot. So again, guys, it's just makes you think about how beautiful everything is out here in nature. Makes you think about God and how he created all this majesty, all this beauty, and he still took the time to create each and every one of you as well. Really powerful stuff when you get out here. And the only things you really hear is the sound of the river, the little critters and the bushes around you, and kids off in the distance playing in the rocks, looking for snakes and whatnot. It's just an amazing thing. So again, I'm kind of just putting this together. I want you guys to see different footage of nature itself and its majesty. And you get out here and you just start walking around and you can get kind of lost in it, as they say, right? All right, stick with me. We'll get some more. Now sadly, what we have to deal with here in California is in the beauty of all this. When we look at God's creation, here in California we have so many idiots that think it's their point to do graffiti on these rocks. So sadly, when you come to places like Three Rivers here, I don't want to give them much credit, but everywhere you look on these rocks, sadly, there's graffiti over and over. So as we see this here, it's pretty disgusting when you see it. All these different rocks with all these wannabe gangsters. This is the trash of California that they're turning it into. This is, as I'm showing you with this episode, the good, the bad, and the ugly that they end up doing here. It's pretty sad. All right, guys, I'm doing something a little, I don't know if I should, but I just want to show you guys the ugliness of California too. So this is what my community and a lot of communities in this area are turning into. Now this goes on from you know, probably 400 yards. Now I have a lot of compassion for people, but the problem is California has created these laws that let people live in the shadows. We don't know if they're sexual offenders that are supposed to be registering. We don't know if they're criminals. We don't know anything about them, but yet they're right here in our communities. Right behind them you can see neighborhoods and houses. Again, I don't want to go too far because I want to stay by my truck, but this is the danger. Now I'm a grown man and I'm rightfully armed. I'm going to defend myself if I have to, but I shouldn't have to be in fear in my own community. Here we are in Central California. This is just a normal day, but it doesn't matter what community you're in today now. And it might be zoomed up. I'm sorry if this is the bad angle, guys, but I'm just on my bike, just trying to show you what's going on in California, because I have the clips of at the river, so beautiful. But then as we're riding around here by the train tracks, again, I'm gonna go back the other way now. I don't wanna go too far, but it's endless. Now, I'm gonna try to give you a better angle here. But again, we can see as we get over here, again, I want you guys to realize that yes, people are in need. There are some people that we need to have opportunities for them to get themselves, out of a bad situation, but by choice, so that they can use their drugs and they can commit crimes without any prosecution or any accountability. It's turned into a really dangerous situation here, where we have probably, I don't know, right here in this community, we have about 100 tents along the train tracks. So again, I'm going to show you along the way. Here we go. And it's just random people in our community, unaccountable, that are living off of these train tracks, and they go to the supermarkets, and they go and harass our students who are walking home from school, and it's just gone way too far. And again, this isn't San Francisco, this isn't Los Angeles, guys. This is a little town in Central California called Tulare, California, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Okay guys, now I'm driving in my truck here, and I'm going to be kind of safe doing so, but I want you to realize that over here is the Little League Park. You see all these cars? That's the Little League Park where our youth play baseball. Now as we continue driving, I want to make sure you guys understand why I get so upset about this as well. Because now as I'm driving here, less than 100 yards away is the encampment of where all these homeless people are using these tents. So this is where I was riding my bike, and I have nothing against people in need, but again, that's not the situation here. And now here's where I was riding my bike, right along those train tracks, about 100 yards away from where our children are trying to play baseball. We have 100, 200 people. I don't know if you can see the tents behind the train tracks from this angle, but all these areas here have people unaccountable that are right next to our children. Now, you think that's very safe? You think we need to have all that drug use and all that crime just 100 yards from our baseball fields? It's really dangerous when you think about it. So again, I just wanted to give you a little bit of clips today of both the beauty and the beast of California, because God's creation of nature is beautiful, but then the devil's creation of unaccountability and drug use is just very ugly. So I'll leave you on that, guys. God bless. I pray for these people, definitely.